Good morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely evening, morning, uh, where time it might be for you. Today, we are going to fix up some, remaining tasks from last time. So, um, good evening. Hey, good evening, Stephanie. Good evening, girls and guys. What's the plan for today? Right, so the plan for today is I noticed last time that um, I don't really have any way of making characters know each other. So I'm going to try to make something simple but sensible for that. And then just going to, finish up Juno's tasks for once. Well, at least not tasks, goals. So at least the goals that were only for Juno and not tied to any specific event. And then move on to the Dragon's tasks. What about you, Steffi? What's your plan for today? Also, may I add that I just now realized that this very beginning first interaction where you Steffi asked me, oh, what's like the plan for today? This feels like a stand up, like not a comedy stand up, but like a workplace stand up where, okay, so what's everyone's plan for today? What went wrong? What went right? And it's actually quite reassuring because uh, I actually enjoy that part of well, I guess corporate work. I don't know because yeah, like too many meetings is not very nice, but just sitting down and hearing what's everyone's plans, what they're doing, and what they're struggling with. It's nice, it gives a bit of broader context to what's going on. Minus Minus to try and complete the UI as well as deliver some devastating news. Oh no, what happened? I I had an idea, and I am sorry. I am very sorry for you. It's funny because this is one of those moments where this is the best thing ever. Having an idea is awesome. Um, but when having an idea is a devastating thing, then it's either okay. Here's some concepts, right? Yeah, let's go. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Laboratory. Okay, so this is like a chemistry based UI. List of elements return to element creator. Okay. Interesting. So I assume that this idea is either very complicated and you're worried about scope, or um, it's not at all related to what you're doing right now and you want to do it. Uh, or there's a third option. So, which is it? But conceptually, it actually looks really cool. Um, I like the idea of, I don't know for what this would be, as just like a demonstration thing, or to, like, I see the new element button. So imagine you can create your own molecules. So I'm curious, like, what is this a system for? Visually, it looks really nice. I like the aesthetic. It's it's scientific, but accessibly scientific. That it doesn't look imposing. That, oh, you have a very complex UI, and it just kind of puts you off, and it feels like you're not not where you're supposed to be unless you're completely into this field. Whereas in this case, this feels inviting. This feels like, oh, just this is a playground. Play around, have a go at it, have a try. You get it right. The idea is complicated. I had this spontaneous idea to add element molecule creator, where you can like discover new elements and create resources by binding molecules and sciencey stuff. Okay, so this is for your original game idea. Okay. Right. Well, I will say that was kind of my first instinct that I saw this, and I instantly thought of your game. Um, yeah, as for lore, though, now I have to rethink how developed the civilizations are in the game. Okay, but mm, sorry. Oh boy, my voice is cracking. Um, I would say that on first like thought, it sounds really cool because, and I think I this idea lends itself really well to your idea of rediscovering history, because you could potentially rediscover, you could this would be a very very powerful and subtle um tool of telling history without actually really telling it. Like, there could be like this is just idea generation, right? But there could be a period of time where there is just lots and lots of war, for example, and there aren't that many records of why war started, and it's just most records are completely absent. But if you look at the technology that was like created at the time, you could say that, for example, um, something was invented at the time that really boosted like military power, for example, and then that kind of translated into some actions. Um, or like you could completely avoid the military route and then say that, oh, maybe this kind of prosperity and sudden growth of certain civilizations was bound to the discovery of this element. It's like it's um it's a very interesting um I guess just different side to telling a story, that you have more ways of explaining the necessity of key events. Oh, that's an amazing idea. I'll write that one down for later. Oh, okay. Happy to give some brain thoughts. Yeah. Because yeah, on the one hand, I really see that this could be a complex system. Um, and on the other hand, I see it could be a really, really nice way of telling a story, because I actually don't know if you've read Andy Rand's project Hail Mary. That was the first time where I got the notion that science can be used very intricately to for storytelling purposes. Um, it's actually a really really cool book, and it did give me lots of it gave me a lot of thoughts about how just because you are dealing with complex subjects doesn't mean that you can't make them approachable. Like complex subjects like chemistry and like I won't spoil what's in that book, but just very complex topics with seemingly lots of numbers can be presented quite plainly if you also present the character in a certain way. And that was just something I hadn't really seen before. And yeah, I'll leave it at that, I guess. So, really cool, really excited about like this idea, and I do hope you like try it out and see if it works. This is kind of pressure to try out an idea, but I am now curious, and I will now. I'm not talking about my own idea thing. That is completely up to you to decide if you want to try it. But the idea of creating molecules and having the molecule creator, that is, I'm very curious to see how if that works here. So it'll probably be a long time before I actually complete it, but I do want to try making a simpler version of it beforehand just to test it out. Yeah, that is a great idea. That is a great approach. Um, just having that simpler version. Maybe I can also do something simpler here for my like interaction system. Like I know like how difficult is it gonna be to figure out a way to read data that you already know a character? I'm going to say that it's not that important to make that system right now. It is trivial in a way, and I would rather finish up this prototype and also get to newer prototypes. Um, I'm just This is a concept that I am relearning every single day while streaming. So I am going to, instead of just like implementing this, what I said, let's go to where do I put this actually? Like with the main project, ideas, intent, prototype one, I guess system. Maybe that's prototype two, alpha one, maybe alpha one. Yeah, let's say alpha one. System for getting to know characters. Yeah. Okay. So, simply speaking, how do I make Juno know about the dragon. Well, if I go to if I just go to Juno. Oh yeah, also I haven't pushed or committed anything in a while. I think it's a good time to just do some of that. So yeah, these are the import settings. Main, the pop-ups, the actions, conditions, module collector, stats, base functions, base unit, action. Let's go world. Just gonna call this commit. Whoops. Okay, that looks done. So now it's just time to add Juno some more values. Uh-huh. Hmm. Oh, actually, that's one thing I can do. So let's make the action. Hmm. No, I wanted to in range. Yeah, so this is condition cheese in range in view. Yeah, so I can make a new action, just simply character in view. Not in modules, conditions, character in view. .gd. And then there was, yeah, I can base this off of cheese in range. Where did I leave the to do next? Okay, yeah, this one is done. This one is done. Aha, okay. So, I'm going to first close all of these. So I'm going to want collector, and what was the other one? Condition character in view. Right. I had a weird dream today, sort of a nightmare. Well, technically, how can anyone call a dream where you have Linus Tech Tips suggesting you speakers as a nightmare? But that's beside the point. Um, the dream was something's aliens take over and then destroy the world. And I don't remember who I was talking to, but it was something about no, it was not. I wasn't even talking about it. It was a weird moment of I was doing something completely random, and then I suddenly just had an idea. I had an idea in my dream, and I knew that it was absolutely the opposite of what the dream was about. I guess if the dream was even about something, but what was happening in that scene and I just kind of went back and said, um, what I really liked how I phrased it, but I only remember the general idea that ooh, the only reason why we're not um was it the reason why we're not winning the opposite way is that we don't know how, something along the lines like um because we were trying to do something like something we needed to do to like survive against the aliens, and we were struggling to like reach that tipping point where what we were doing was actually enough. And I just went back and said that um like you can win through doing the opposite thing of what we were doing, we just don't know how. And now it's like that's the thing, that it was the point of that whole thing, what why it stuck to me even while when I woke up, since usually I completely forget what I dream about. But it was really nicely phrased and in a way that was absolutely obvious, but at the same time kind of a revelation. Damn, I should have written it down when I woke up. um, but yeah, something along the lines of I guess the intent of it was that it is easy to get stuck seeing that something can only be done uh, um, uh, something can be done close enough. Welcome back, Nostradamus. Okay, what am I missing? Close enough, Nostradamus. Uh, thoughts. Am I missing something? Oh, he made prophecies. Hmm. Okay. I was trying to figure out how to turn my concept art into pixel art, and I heard you talking about dreams. I thought I had accidentally changed streams. Sorry. Nostradamus was a philosopher that talked about humanity's end and what it has to do to survive. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's why. Since I was also talking about a world end and what we had to do. Yeah, that's a good reference. Um, yeah, it was, but it was so random. I think I actually even told this like this. I went back to tell this idea to Linus or something, and he was absolutely confused. Like it just the dream itself, I think, broke from that idea, and it just kind of goes like it's so in character to myself for this past I don't know couple of weeks, where I just randomly get these ideas, and I I love just presenting them to people, and usually the response is, how is this related to anything? Um, like I just randomly texted my fiancée yesterday that I have the perfect idea for a restaurant, and it would be called Atomic Kebabs. And I just explained it, and she looked at it, and she was at this point she is used to me just talking about absolutely random ideas. Oh, congrats on your engagement. Thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, and yeah, she's completely used to these random ideas. But even then, I can still see like that initial response of, "Why is this here? Why are you telling me this?" And yeah, I know. It's funny to see that that has even transitioned to my dreams. But yeah. Mm. Yeah. Anyway, going back. What how to turn concept art into pixel art. So, what's your process? So, is it a bit more, I guess, methodical that you are just looking at pixel art and going, okay, looking at concept art and then going, okay, this region, how do I turn that into a pixel? Or is it more so, okay, I have the general, like, core elements of this piece. Which do I take and, like, which do I show through the pixel art? Because you can't preserve all of the detail of a concept, I assume. So, um, just, I guess, walk me through the process. How do you turn concept art into pixel art? I use my concept art for just finding where buttons should go, or like where I should add a screen, a label, etc. Ah, okay, sorry. I instantly thought about character concept art for some reason. But it makes sense. You're now making the UI. So, okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Are you using any tools for layouts like alignments, margins, etc.? Or is it all going to be like just hand placed and framed? That's a different questions. After that, I would find some colors that match and then go from there. I plan to eventually, but for now, it's all hand placed. Okay, gotcha. Uh, Cheshire. Uh, Hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I do not accept any business opportunities for viewers. Yeah, at this point, I am. Like, what's interesting is I'm going to warn, do not post. I have noticed that this is most definitely a bot since it's the exact same message every single time. Sure, let's just. I guess let's ban it. Sure, yeah, done. I always had that idea of, oh, maybe it's like a person and they're, I don't know, trying to earn some money by posting these, but at the same time, I'm not really sure if there was any way of tracking that just for posting. So I guess I'll just ban it, and it should be fine. And if the people who are running these want to watch the stream, they can watch it without an account, I guess. Mm. Right. So, I was starting with this. So first up, I don't need movable. I want collector. So I now have collector, and I want to parse. I did have to use a special let. Uh, huh. Okay. I had to use a special B letter, so it's probably bot trying to bypass the rules. It didn't do anything, I swear. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm curious what you did, but I'll take your word for it. Ah, okay, gotcha. A special B. I didn't even notice it. Okay. Ah, I see it. Yeah. It's like a B with a little dot. Interesting. Hmm. Okay, so we are already saying it's about character in view. So let's do a parse. Um, condition extra one is equal to. Oh, but I don't have world here. Whoa, that sucks. Does parsing happen before init or not? Um. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this even simpler. I am going to say. That I'm instead going to do a attribute. So, okay, so this is going to be characters. And then characters is going to be just dragon. Right, and then I want to I want every base unit. I need a second opinion. Should I add the option to customize the atomic mass, chemical symbol, etc.? So customize the atomic mass, chemical symbol. Okay, so I guess what would be the purpose of it? Would it be like a functional thing that you would customize the, I guess, customize the atomic mass, the symbol, and would that serve some kind of a purpose that like affects the overarching molecule, or would it be completely a visual, like a decorative kind of interaction? Well, maybe the color of radioactivity should be customizable as well as the chemical symbol, but the atomic mass and the more decorative stuff shouldn't. I mean, why would the atomic mass or its boiling point really matter? Hmm. Right, so this is just, if I understand correctly, you're asking if it should be an option for customization for the discovery and creation of elements. And it might overcomplicate things potentially. Maybe the color of radioactivity should be customizable, as well as the chemical symbol, but the atomic mass and the more uh, stuff shouldn't. I mean, why would the atomic? Yeah, that is a good point. Since I think that this is already pretty it is a pretty complex concept, and I would say if you added too many numbers to it, that it would potentially make it a bit too daunting. Since let's say that there is no cap or presets for the numbers, and you can just slide it up and down, and that has some kind of an effect. What would likely happen is that either people would just leave it and never touch it, or again, maybe if it would be just kind of like bumping and lowering down like a saturation slider, I don't know, that kind of approach. But I imagine more so people would just kind of ignore it and not touch it, since oh, numbers, I have no idea how this is going to affect the end thing. I think I'll stick to just the color chemical symbol and maybe the radioactivity for the customizable options. Yeah, that sounds like that definitely sounds like a good starting off point. Since yeah, it sounds like maybe a cool option for like advanced customizability, but advanced stuff should probably be left for trying out later. But in case you see that, oh, this doesn't have enough variety or weight, then definitely sure try out also adding atomic mass as something to edit. Oh my lord, a new idea just popped into my head. Roll credits. Tiered careers. The scientist career could have like 6 tiers, and at the last one, then you'll be able to customize every detail about the element. I really need to stop thinking about what to add and get to adding it all. No, I understand the sentiment really, but and yes, you are correct that you should start adding, but also write it down. Keep this idea written down because at one point or another, maybe when you're just tired with this project or burnt out or getting to the point where you need to like rest from it, having just some of those ideas written down that aren't necessarily in what you're doing right now, like I imagine this is an idea that you're definitely going to try and implement and do. But just having some like cold spare ideas at the back, somewhere written down, is just really nice, since it can be just used for reboosting your interest with a project, or having something to try out as like a short break, or maybe you'll go over it in the future once you have everything in place and you'll see that this is the missing piece. I'll make an attempt to add it, but it won't be on my priority list for a while. Yeah, that is reasonable. Like, it's good that you have a priority list. Since I'm also like I'm working and thinking about the tabletop RPG section of this game, and I'm like getting ideas for like the campaign, the story, and what I would like to, what makes sense for the world, and what I would also like to add for this game, since I really want to make just like stamina health a bit more in depth, that it doesn't just, oh, it's just a number and if it runs out then you're done. I want it to be a lot more visible so that you never see a character's health or stamina, but you can actually feel it based on how the characters start moving, acting, etc. But it is a pretty complicated system. Okay, yeah. Now I'm actually noticing the special characters from the bots. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I guess that's basically the it. Having lots of ideas is actually really great, since it means that you are bound to get even greater ideas. There's a really nice book I got to read. It's called is it called self uh no, I am not looking at lobotomy book. The Do-It-Yourself Lobotomy was a really nice book. I liked the kind of methodical approach to getting new ideas, and it makes sense. Like, I don't really do everything I read there, but I just like the idea that the more ideas you have, the better those ideas are, just mathematically. Another bot came in the chat. I wasn't paying attention to what it said. Yep. It had cheap viewers on something, 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 and the cheap had a special E, like an scored E. Okay, right. So register character. I'm going to. So now, should I add the object itself or the name? I mean the wait. I guess the object is more useful. So I'm gonna say name equal to object. Yeah. So the bots seem to be a lot more active than usual today. Yep. Something must be cooking. I wonder how. Oh, okay. I don't have to wonder how successful these bots are, since if they're here and if they're repeatedly here, then it has to be working on someone. Right. Characters dot erase object dot object data dot name. There. Uh-huh. Right. But that's good. That works out. Then, yeah, all data as name, register, character. Okay. Then I need to parse. I need to parse the attribute. I guess this is not the best place for the characters portion of it. I guess I'll just make it a separate thing. Dragon. Okay, and then unit. Base unit. Goals. Export category. Module overrides. Export category. Character. Known characters. And just a simple export var characters array of strings, and then register character object data self. Actually, yeah, let's just do it like this. So character object data dot name object, and then that's creases. Okay, that's done. And then okay, but so this is on ready, but I need it on init. I need even earlier. Because right now we're even processing it. I guess I won't cache it. I'll just get the character always. So register character, get elements, get pickups, get as unit, get unit. Yeah, so func has character name and then get character turn characters name, and here I return characters dot has name. There. Okay. And so we don't really need the characters list at this point. Yeah, we're registering our character. I guess technically I can do it while registering unit, but I'll just make it explicit for now. And then character in view. Yeah, so extra value 1 is just gonna be extra value 0. So param1 is going to be name of character. Param2 I guess having the view angle and stuff. Do I have that? Module collector. Oh yeah, I don't actually need to search is object in view radius angle. Yeah, okay. So angle search view angle search radius. Uh-huh. Is object in view radius. It's better to square it beforehand. Yeah, radius squared. Okay, and then the check. So that's radius. Collector dot in is object in view. Okay, so object target object var character is equal to object dot world dot get character condition dot extra one. So character and then our look direction. Direction is equal to look direction. Okay. Direction, look direction. Collector object new. So direction, radius, angle. Oh yeah, I can just reuse that. So bool visible is equal to is object in view doesn't return anything? It does return a bool. Oh yeah. var visible. Yeah. That is that. And then if visible if not visible condition dot base priority condition dot priority condition dot base priority. Okay, yeah, so this now does what it needs to do. Let's see if let's see if it works. I guess I don't really have a way of seeing if it works. Um. Oh, Adam C. Jonas is streaming much earlier today. Usually he starts at midnight. And who would that be? I haven't watched Twitch in a while. Uh, the dev making insignia. The insignia project on Steam. Oh, damn. That looks cool. Uh, okay, maybe I'm mixing up the insignias. Oh, damn, but that looks really crisp. Oh, yeah, nice. The game looks awesome. Yeah, this is so well polished. Really cool stuff. He's been working on it for 7 years now. Wow. Damn. The magical 7 year number. If you work on it for 7 years, you're likely to finish the game. That is really impressive. Like, the game looks really, really good. Um, and again, solo dev. That is amazing. Damn. I am not sure I have the capacity to work on something for 7 years. In iterations, maybe. But yeah, that is really, really impressive. Yeah, I'm surprised he's gotten this far. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess there's just I guess different people have different endurances. I don't know. Like, you have sprinters, you have 3 kilometer runners, you have marathon runners, and then you have the ultra marathon runners, and then people just find comfort in different distances. I guess, like, technically anyone can run any distance, but at the same time, you would still find a certain distance where you actually still enjoy it. So, yeah, I guess I know that comparison makes sense. I think it makes sense. Um, Yeah, like for example, I ran half a marathon because just at one point, this was before I did streaming and everything. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. because I enjoyed just running, and I was preparing for that. And I actually, the more I got closer to these really, really, really long distances, the more it actually just started to be less enjoyable. Like at around like 10 kilometers was the point where it was just really amazing. I would run around the city very early. No one was awake. The streets were basically empty. I could see all of the like old historic buildings alone, and it was just a really nice experience. I didn't physically feel that bad. But after the, I guess, 10, 12 kilometers, it just kind of, it would get a little bit both boring at that point, but also it just wouldn't feel that nice. So yeah, I guess I know maybe that's for everyone, but maybe for some people it gets even better after a certain amount of time, and they feel like, okay, now I'm doing the challenge that most people aren't doing, and this is it is rewarding in that way. Yeah. Because my reason to run was just completely getting lost in my own headspace and daydreaming, and also to see my own city in a different light. Okay, is there anything else I want to try today? I guess I'm quite close to. What's wrong here? Could not resolve collector. Oh, okay. Radius squared. Yeah, I want this to be squared. Okay. Then collector. That's fine. Check. That's nice. I used to do running, but I stopped for health reasons. I want to get back in, but I already have something I'm focused on. Yeah, that is a good outlook. Um, it's somewhat similar for me too. Like I'm putting all my focus right now from my free time, spare time, on this project, at least for now. So I found it very difficult to assign just a time slot for myself to get much exercise or get back into running. But I'm trying at least a little bit, since once I have more time, I might just start doing it again. So I at least try to go out and run maybe a kilometer or two, and it's not that. It's a bit more manageable time wise. It's still stressful, since then afterwards I have to worry about arriving to work on time and like a reasonable time, etc. So yeah, but I guess it's, since I know that things are going to change a bit after like 1 or 2 weeks, I thought might be a good time to just start a bit early, at least a little bit, so everything doesn't crash down with lots and lots of changes once everything does have to change. Okay. Um, is object in view visible? Yeah. Okay. I think that's done. I should add this as a goal now so that I don't get confused afterwards. So this would be. Oh no, I do want to create a new goal. Where are the goals? new goal. Greet dragon. And then let's add this to Juno. Greet dragon. Conditions, new condition. I need to add this condition list. Character in view, and then character in view is period of character in view. Reload this. And yeah, this feels like a very Friday right now. Drag no priority value, like 60, I don't know. Character view. This should be on its own later. Oh my god, I completely forgot it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. It's also Friday the 13th. We don't really have that much significance about it here in Lithuania, but I thought, oh, maybe there are going to be some sales or anything, but most likely not. Yeah, character. And so I only need to pass one value in, so that would be dragon. And is completable, that would be a no. And is there an action? Action. Be sad. Yeah. Print being sad. Okay, yes. I think I'm gonna change this one to show emotion, maybe. And I need a parse. Emotion is equal to extra 0. Match emotion, case, sad, happy. Emotion. Emotion, extra value, extra values 0. Okay, emotion is equal to world. Do, 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 do. What in world is pop up? Pop up. Create pop up. Constants pop up type. Okay. You see that pop up type sad. And here emotion is equal to c dot happy. Yeah, and then no, this is condition. Oh, okay. I need action set value. Action params 0. Oh, does action not have a parse? It does have a parse. It has a generic parse. Right. I guess be sad. Show emotion. Right. Yeah, no parse, so I'm just gonna use this here. For emotion. Match action dot extra. Action params. Action param 0, sad, happy. And then oh, whoops. I am messing up this. Okay, yeah, so copy that. This is still gonna be sad. I'm gonna make a new show emotion. Paste that here and then return this. No. Okay, I can't redo that, undo that. But hopefully this should just work. Yeah. Okay. There we go, that's back to normal. And character in view, collector, be sad, show emotion. And here I want to show emotion. Then nothing to parse. And I think that's done. That should be everything. Uh-huh. And then action. Let's just do it. Is completable as a test. And then here, I actually need to add to the action list. Action type dot show emotion. Reload show emotion. Show emotion is equal to 10. And then I just reload the project. Save and reload. Character in view, still all there. Here, add a new action. Show emotion, and then happy. So now let's just see if it breaks. It does. Let's do run here. So match override types. Okay. Module base. No, module constants. Yeah, name type string. name is equal to name. Okay. Then okay, I didn't give the dragon a name. Dragon name is going to be just dragon. This is not a good system, but it's better than nothing. What is running? Okay, so invalid get index 1. I messed something up here, I think. Dragon. Yeah, didn't move name up. Invalid get index dragon. I know that it's defined. Please show me the list of stuff. Watch characters. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. So register characters not being called? Question mark. Base functions. Base unit. Yeah, I have to do something to do fix situation with full name name being present. Register character self as name. Okay, let's see. Do we trigger this one? No. So object data name. Ooh, just to bring you up to speed, some fans of Flappy Bird have managed to get a license to bring it back to the game store in 2025. This was announced around 12 hours ago, so I assume you were sleeping. Damn. How did that even work out? Okay, I'll be curious to see that. Is there like an article about it? I assume there is. Flappy Bird license. Flappy Bird server. Okay, no, this is not it. Bird gets license. No. Maybe it was announced on Twitter or X. Flappy Bird new license announcement. Okay, 10 hours ago. purposes. No, 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 no. The dead flaps. In a shocking revelation, the simple yet classic game Flappy Bird is set to return in 2024. Mm. Take it down, leading to numerous Flappy Bird attempts to draw. Or non-flap for great inspiration. Who have purchased the rights from the original creator. They also own the rights to Flappy Bird's progenitor, Piao Piao versus Cactus. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Yep, stuff is happening. I can show you the article that I have found. It's from Dexerto. I don't know if how correct they are, but this is what they are writing. So I'll just check some other. Okay, The Verge. Yeah, let's check The Verge for example. Android in 2025. Here they're saying 24Q. Okay. To desktop and web browsers Q3 2024, and then the Android iOS 2025. So yeah, makes sense. You were right. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Didn't read up if this was like a preservation point. I'm assuming since they're expanding the game, it's more so a business decision. But still, preservation wise, that's cool. Like people can actually now play the game that was booming in 2014. So yeah, I'll override names. Name type string. Yeah, type is equal to just value. Yeah. 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 Thank you very much for sharing news. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if it's a variety, but I'm feeling surprisingly tired even in the morning. Okay, that should fix that. Has name. Step over. Okay, now it's going through, but characters is still not working because on ready register character. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Object data. Oh, I need to do name. Okay, yeah. In view, action extra 0, action param 0. Okay, then. Oh boy. But that wasn't. Was that in view? Yeah, hunger. But I guess yeah, it kind of works. Just need to do the to do next add a timer to make sure we um, don't greet the dragon more than once. Right, I think that's done. I think that's going to be it for today's stream. I'm thinking I might change up my plan since I don't think this is the most I've been thinking about this quite a bit, but I don't actually think this is the most useful way for me to spend the early time. Like, yeah, experimenting and all that, but also I think I just get stuck quite often and I'm kind of driving in blind working on the features. Like the systems themselves, don't have them planned out beforehand. I'm just kind of doing it as I go. And I think I have a little bit of a better understanding now, but I get stuck on really small, minuscule decisions. So maybe it would be just better to batch make all of those minuscule decisions and then see what happens. I don't just thinking about that out loud for testing purposes, since maybe this is just how long it takes, but I have a feeling that it shouldn't be taking this long. So I can watch my own videos and check like how much do I get stuck on my own decisions, and maybe there's something I can learn from that. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you, Steffi, for the chats. Best of luck with both the UI and also the molecule system once you get to that. Thank you to everyone else for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is a weekend, so off rails streams. Let's go. Finally, a chance to just work on the TRPG stuff, which I'm pretty excited for. Or maybe something completely different. So, goodbye. See you tomorrow.